Welcome guys, back here again with another video. Today we are playing Minecraft, the Xbox One edition, because I am playing on the Xbox One, of course. It says it on the screen, blah blah blah. Let's get into this. Okay, so today I just feel like I'm just going to play a little Minecraft and tell you guys something that happened. And another thing that we're going to do, hopefully in this video, I'm going to try and make a 25 to 30 minute video. I know you guys don't have a lot of time on you, so I'm going to try and make these videos a lot shorter for you. But let's get into it. Okay, so I don't know what this map is. I don't think it's the one I want. I think it's this one. I'm going to kind of tell you why I have to cynic my saves. Okay, so I was going to sell my Xbox One with 6 games. Just give me a second, I gotta find the games that I was gonna sell. Okay, I'm back. One of the games is Destiny, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I know this game was free on the store for one of the months for Xbox Live, well, Xbox Gold, but like some people don't know about it. Plus, like if you weren't there to get it, this is a good deal. Assassin's Creed Unity, Rise, Son of Rome, and Elder Scrolls Online. The 6th game was Battlefield 1. Just a regular edition. Even if I did have the higher one, I would have used the code probably, because I was gonna expect to get it back. Now, yeah, I think this is decent. I don't really want to work on this, but I'll do it. Halloween. What Halloween are you doing? Oh, they got Chinese. Cartoon. Steam. Sorry, I haven't been on Minecraft for a little while, so I'm just like going through some stuff. I guess I'll do that. Alright, so I was gonna sell this for $400 for the whole system. It is a 1 terabyte system. It's the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare console. Did my game just crash? Damn it. Alright, my game just crashed. That's what you get when you have to cynic and all this other crap. Alright, so I was gonna sell it to this guy. $400. He said he was gonna give me $425 to drive it to him. So I was like, okay. Why not? 25 extra bucks. It's not a big issue if he's not worried about the price, which he could have went down a little bit on. Scratch that, not really. He could have went down a little bit on the price if I didn't include the Battlefield 1. But with Battlefield 1, I felt like $400 for the whole thing was a good price because it's 6 games. I know some of them old, but trust me, my console is like in perfect condition. 1 terabyte, like I said. I factory reset it for him. That's why you see me syncing data for Minecraft, since I haven't played it in a while and stuff like that. But okay, it's Wars Value, New War of Hill, Epic Quest, Cash Soul. Let's do that. Alright, so we agreed on it. So I mean this happened a little while ago, like maybe a week ago or so, so I gotta like remember. But we agree on this. He said meet me here. I was like okay. So I started driving to the area up north from where I live. So I got there and he's like, oh wait, no, I'm in your city. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm in your city south of it. I was like, okay. So I had to drive all the way back to my house and passed it back down to him. So I probably had like an hour drive or so to go back to where he was. This is something I build. I was trying to like recreate some Skyrim stuff. Somewhat, not like completely. If you go back here, it's kind of like a hidden area. You do that with doors. If you people don't know that, you gotta have like a block, put it, and then door, and then yeah, it's a little tricky, but alright. So we agree on it. So I apparently went to the wrong place where he was not, but I could have sworn that's where he said he was. So let's just skip the drive. I drive where he was, and like we're talking through this, and then once I get there, I'm waiting for him. I texted him. I was like, "You coming yet?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like 5 or 10 minutes away. I was like, "Okay, cool." And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. 10 minutes go past. I text him again, and he's like, "Yeah, just give me five minutes." And he says, "For real this time, I'll be there." Not like I'm adding on words, but it's pretty much like he said, "I will be there in 5 minutes, no more time." So I waited, and I waited. I called him, no answer. So I waited. I texted him. He said like, "I'm almost here, promise. 5 more minutes." It's already been like 10, 15 minutes past. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And he finally walks down the street. I wasn't really paying attention where he came from, but he started walking down the street. And he walks up to my car. And he has like this bullcrap excuse like, "Oh, well, before that, I shake his hand." Well, I didn't even shake his hand, and we like fist bump, whatever. But he, I gotta move. It's probably saying like, um, hopefully it's not glitchy for you guys. But I think it's like my recording software for some reason is thinking I'm making, or not making, but recording off of a movie. So, anyways, the. Okay, I'm gonna get out of there. I heard something weird. So, we're like talking about some stuff, and then what happens is that he's like, "Yo, do you mind if I sit in the back?" And I was like, "What for?" And he's like, "Oh, I got robbed before, blah 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 blah. Make me feel more comfortable." And he's like, "You can move your console if you want." I was like, "Okay." And then he what was it? He said, yeah, like I got robbed before, blah blah blah, blah blah. Short comes to shove, I put my console and games in the front seat. He gets in the back, and then he's like, "Alright, we'll drive back to my house." I was like, "Alright, cool." And I was like, I turn, well, I start driving down the street in his neighborhood, and then he's like, "Just keep on going that way. It should be down this street." And then he like we're trying to search for him, and he's like confused, or he making it seem like he's confused. I'm just gonna say that because I don't know what this guy was thinking. So he was just making it seem like he was confused. But we're driving around. He tells me that he moved from Tennessee, which I don't hear any accent of any kind, so I know he's like kind of lying. And he said he moved from Tennessee. He's only been here for like 2 days. So I was like, all right, sure, fine, if you want to say that, all right. He said he's living with his uncle, blah blah blah. And he starts asking me weird questions like, do I have like the serial code written on paper? And I was like, no, but I got receipts at home. I don't even know if I said that completely, but I said no. And he's like, I don't think I answered it completely, and I was like, what for? And he's like, just curious, don't worry about it, I think he said. I was like, okay. So then after that, we like are driving around more. We pull up to this one house. He's like looking at it. He's like, oh no, this isn't the house. And then we start driving around again. And for you guys that are watching, I'm gonna try and make this a lot shorter for you. You're not getting any. Yeah, okay, you are getting sound. Um, so we pull up to this one house. He's like, this guy be it. And then he's like, all right, uh, let's go in the backyard to do the business, because he's like saying his uncle doesn't like people in the house, and he doesn't want his uncle to know his business. Which, I mean, that part of the stuff could be true, but I'm just gonna say flat out, this guy was trying to rob me, and he may be living with his uncle, and his business is selling stolen product or scamming people. So he gets to the back. There's these dogs barking. He's like, "Oh, this isn't the house." And I was like, "All right." So we're like walk back to the car. I put my stuff back in the front seat, and he gets back in. And I'm just gonna say that we like drove around for like 5, maybe 10 more minutes. He's now I know that he was scoping out the place, but he was just playing stupid with me. And after that, we finally stopped, like literally seeing distance of where I was waiting for him to come. I was like, this doesn't seem right. You literally took like 20 minutes. I told him this, and he was like trying to get off the subject, trying to veer me off of it. I was like, oh, whatever. As long as you have the cash, I don't want to know. Um, so I asked him like before and then currently, and then he doesn't want to show me, because he's like saying that he got robbed before, and he doesn't want to show people because he's scared that I'll rob him. Whatever. Be that person. So before I get into that too, during like while I was driving, this guy was like asking me if he could like see the games and stuff, and see the Xbox. It says that he wanted like he wanted the here, hold on, I gotta turn off the music just in case copyright. Um, so he's like asking me as to like we're driving around if he could like see it, like me hand it back there with him. I'm like, no. I was like, oh, you want to see it? Sure. So I'm like in the front seat. Uh, like I slow down a lot. Like I'm pretty much not moving. I go through the games like this. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to work on getting a camera for my setup. If you guys want to help me out, drop a like on the video and subscribe. That'd be awesome. But I was like this. Okay, here's Destiny. Here's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Unity, Rise Son of Realm, Elder Scrolls Online, and here's Black Ops. Yeah, not Black Ops. I don't have Black Ops. Well, I have Black Ops 2, but I don't have like Black Ops 3. And here's Battlefield 1. It's like, all right, cool. And then like later on, he's like, yo, can I see the Xbox? Or no, he didn't say that. He's like trying to play stupid. Yo, can I see the console? Or no. He literally said, "Oh, can I see the games?" I was like, I just showed you them. You want to see them again? He's like, no, the game. I was like, what? He's like, the game in the box. I was like, oh, the console? And he's like, yeah. He's like trying to play so dumb with me to try and make me like feel sorry for him and stuff and like go off guard, but I wasn't. I was like, "Oh, you want to see it?" He's like, "Yeah, can can I look at it?" Like he's asking me if he can like hold it and see it. And I'm like, "You want to see it?" Sure. So I stop. I pull off. I stop and I'm like opening up the box. I'm like, "All right, here's the controller. Here's the power brick. Here's a headset, which it's a cheapo one that comes. Well, it's not completely cheap. Well, it's like cheap because it's like the like cheapest one you can buy, but it's like the one that comes with the Xbox. So I show that, and I lift up the thing, and I'm like, all right, here's the console, and the HDMI cable is in the back. He's like, all right. He wanted to actually like hold it, so I was like, nah. I haven't seen any trust in this guy, so I was like, nah. So I put it back in the box and I like put it back in the seat, and I'm like, and I just like put it on the floorboard on the front of the seat in case he tries to just grab it and run because I'm like feeling this a lot, and I didn't know how. I mean, I could have beat the crap out of the guy, but I feel like how I did it was very responsible, like mature more than him because I could have like beat the crap out of the guy if I wanted to, but I was like, nah, nah. So after that, okay, that's pretty much it. And then back to when we like stop, and then he's like, all right, do you just want to do the deal in the car? And I was like, sure. So like I put the stuff back there with him, and we're talking. I ask him if he has the cash. He's like, yeah, but he never pulled it out. Again, never pulled it out. Like I'm being somewhat trusted to you to like have you handle my stuff, and then he doesn't want to show me the money. So I'm like, yeah, okay, this guy's definitely up to something. And I just let it go. I'm like, alright, let's see how this goes. I'm not actually like, I didn't actually think that. I was just like, it was kind of like a stupid thing for me to do. For anybody that's watching this, always meet someone in a public place. And if you want to also, you can also go to um the police station. They don't mind if you exchange product there, like that you bought and then that you're selling like on Craigslist or whatever to someone for like safety to be in the police station. They don't care. It's perfectly fine. Uh, you can do it right in the middle. They don't care, or they will have like a designated room area that you can do it where there's like a cop or two just watching, make sure nothing's going down. But we're talking, and I didn't know I'm jumping back and forth, but this guy's like through the whole time we were driving, he's like, hold on, I gotta spit. So he kept on like spitting out of my vehicle to make sure the door was unlocked and stuff. But I never gave him a chance to have have the time with my stuff and run off as I'm driving. Which, to be honest, if he took my stuff trying to run, I would just park the vehicle, get my crowbar, beat the hell out of him, call the cops, and get my stuff back. Pardon my French, but guys, if someone's trying to take advantage of you like that and they're trying to steal from you, by all means, if you're not in danger and you more likely know this guy's not carrying a gun, but he might have a knife, and you have a crowbar or some long blunt weapon, go for it. Just do not let him even try and pull anything out if he does. Just if he's running and you know you're fast, just run after him. Now this guy was big, like fat. Just run after him, beat him a couple times in the leg and then a couple times in the arm. If you want, once or twice in the back, or like once in the gut with it if you want to like keep him like incapacitated level, like not like not knowing what's going on, but like hurting where like he can't move really. But we're talking. Okay, so I may be confusing, but I'm going back to when we stopped and we're going over the stuff, and I gave him my stuff. So we're talking about it, and he's like, "Can I see the games again?" After I has them, or like he's asking me a question. He's like, "Which game is which?" Or like, "What's Destiny?" And he's probably like, "Oh, this guy knows his stuff, I guess." Or he was like generally stupid and he doesn't know crap about games. Which, to be honest, in the future, if I meet someone like that again, I don't care if you're gonna rob me or not. I don't want to sell my stuff to someone that doesn't know anything about games. I want to sell my stuff to someone that would appreciate it for that setup and stuff like that. But anyways, back into the story. Um, yeah, I was like, yeah, which one is it? Like Destiny? Which one is that? Or like he kept on asking me what Destiny is. Maybe this guy was generally confused. He never heard of Destiny. I was like, it's kind of like a RPG MMO, uh, mass multiplayer online. Is kind of like what it is, and then like RPG is like a like first person fighting. I think, or that'd be FPS actually, but like it does have RPG in it also for Destiny. Oh wait, no, Skyrim was the other one. Skyrim was the big one that he was asking about. That's kind of like it is definitely MMO. It is well, it's not FPS. It's like a FP FPP or whatever you want to say, like first person, like medieval like fighting and stuff like that. But after that, he's like, hold on, I gotta take a spit again real quick. I was like, alright. So the door was locked because the car was driving, it has automatic door locks. And he unlocks the door and he's like, hold on, I gotta spit like I just said. And then he like turns out and pretends to spit. Like I see this happen with split of my eyes, like he did not spit. And he shuts the door again. And he constantly like had the Xbox, like you guys know the Xbox One, like I had it packaged up in the original box, so it has like the nice um handle. So he's handling that with his thumb, and then with his fingers, he had through the holes in the bag. There's like two little handles on a plastic bag. I had a GameStop bag, so he was like doing that, and he was saying like two words and he was starting to open up the door. And I knew at that moment he was trying to rob me. And I was like, dude, I didn't actually say this, but I was like, just thinking, like, dude, you haven't paid me. You haven't shown me cash. I think I know what's going down. So I just like start grabbing my shit and like tossing it back in the front seat. So I get my games and I toss them up there with me. And then we're fighting over my Xbox. Dude, he's like trying to get it because he knows like screw the games. This is like the biggest score for this whole thing. So he's like trying to do that. Before I get into this though, I was okay. He was in my back seat and I was in my front seat in the driver's seat, and he was on the back passenger seat. When I was showing him some of the stuff, when the stuff was on the back, I turned around, so I was kind of like on my knees, kind of like in my seat, hunched over my seat, showing him some of the stuff, so you guys know like the advantage I had. And I put myself in that position because I didn't know what this guy was gonna do, and I felt like that was the best point, and I did feel comfortable with that. I didn't feel comfortable like keep on laying back because then he could have like run off or tried to run off, and I would have just been like crowbar, beat him down. But okay, we're fighting over the Xbox. Like he's trying to fight with it good, but he's like weak. And then he punches me like in my eye. Like he didn't punch my jaw or anything, like punch my eye. I was like, alright, fine by you. Didn't hurt. I don't even care. Like it literally did not hurt. It hurt a tiny bit later, but I think it was just like it was it was like trying to move my eye back, so you probably like push it back in there a little bit, and it was just like tiny damage. It hurted the day after, only for like an hour. So it didn't like hurt. It was just like irritating me. It was like irritated. That was it. But after he punched me, I was like, all right, get the fuck out of my car. Sorry for uh the cussing, but I was like literally, get the fuck out of my car. I kept on saying it to him, and he's like, no. And he's like trying to say like I have something on me. Like he was pretending he was gonna like pull a knife or he had a gun, which I knew that I'm pretty certain he didn't have a gun, and nor I don't well, I can't say that, but I don't think the guy had the balls because I don't think he ever done anything like that severe before. He might be pushed to it later, but in that moment he wasn't. So he's trying to threaten me, so I would like back off, and then he would go. But I wasn't. I was like, "Fuck you, dude." I kept on telling him to get the fuck out of my car. If he dared stab me, dude, I would be fucking crowbar his. Sorry for cussing. I would be crowbarring his ass all the way down the street, telling him to get the hell out of here, taking his shit, dude. Sorry for cussing. I'm just like, heated in the moment now. So if he stabbed me, I would be like beating the shit out of him. I'd be like clocking this guy, crowbarring him, dude, freaking taking his shit and calling the cops on him as he's like pounding on the. I'd be kicking him too, dude. You fuck with me, dude. I mm this guy, dude. I should have Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to. I should I should have, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, cause I should have in a way so he would learn his lesson and he would have definitely been caught by the cops. Hopefully he will still be. I mean, I had his number and stuff, so probably. But I finally get my Xbox back in the front seat. I kind of tossed it in the seat. I ain't put it in the ground, and the guy started to get out. I was like, all right. So I started roll up the windows and lock the doors for the front, and this is when it's like super quick. Like right after I get my Xbox down, I'm like already starting to like roll up my window and locking my doors. I know my back door is still like unlocked, but I'm locking my doors. He's getting out. He spits on my window, and I'm just like out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I called the cops. I told him everything. We went back. The guy like fled, so he went to his house or he drove off or whatever. Whatever the point is, he's probably like close to home. So cops have a report for this and stuff like that. Um, sorry if I'm not really playing the game. I'm like more focused on this story. But I tell the cops everything. I tell them what the guy looks like. I show him his account on Oh, and for you guys to know, I didn't meet him on Craigslist or anything. I met him on this app I found, Let Go. So anybody that's on this app that is watching this video, beware when you're on that app. Like I said before, always go to a public location or go to the police station. They do not care. Like the police do not care if you do your like you're selling a console or something to them. It's like as long as it's not stolen or anything like that. Which I don't see why. Sorry, I'm tired. Which I don't see why they would like, or like why you guys would be selling. Like, please don't do that. Just please try. Eh, please try not to steal from people. It's not right. Those people worked hard for that stuff. They may have put like 5, 10, 15, 20 hours. You don't know how much to get paid for just to, or like a week. They probably like worked a week or two just to get that, and then you're trying to steal it from them. So don't do that. But yeah, you can always go to like a public place or like a police station to do your sales. You don't have to go to the person's house if you don't want to. Um, or like you can, but like always bring a friend or something, or make sure this guy's genuine. Like make sure you like if you done business with him before and he didn't do anything, then you should be fine. Or like if you have a picture of this guy or something and he meets up when you see him, or like other stuff, or like you talk to him a lot, like that's fine. Like there's only certain things like if someone doesn't have a profile picture, don't do deals with them. If they if you ask for a picture and they say no, or they be suspicious about it, don't do deals with them. Just don't even worry about it. You can always get something else. But yeah. So I call the cops. Cops know everything that I told them. They haven't found him yet, I don't believe, because I haven't got a call yet about it. So yeah. But that's pretty much my story for it. Uh, I was gonna sell my console to this guy, which, I mean, you can go out get a new console for like, hold on, I'm like readjusting. You can go out get a console for like $300. Just a controller. I was gonna get the console, those 350 controller, limited edition, 1 TB, comes with Black Ops. Why do I keep on saying Black Ops? Battlefield 1, and then Titanfall 2. It was like a bundle on Amazon, and the deal I have is not bad. Like you think about it, yeah, it's not the newer one, but you gotta like have high quality stuff just to utilize the potential of the new one. Like you gotta have a 4K TV, or you gotta have like an HDR TV, something like that. You can't just have like some cheap old TV or something like that. You gotta have something genuine. So what I was selling would be good for like the more common people. $400 isn't bad at all. I feel like it's good. 6 games, controller, Xbox, well taken care of, original box, everything like that. That's good. Um, so I wasn't trying to screw the guy out of money. I think it was a good deal. Some people may be like, "Oh, it's too much," but dude, new game, couple games in there that are still popular. Some people love them so much, and it's a good working console. So like, yeah. But anyways, that's it for that story. Um, Sorry the story is so long, but I just so much to tell you guys. There's a couple more details I could tell you now, but like the video is already like 32 minutes. I'm sorry for this long time. If you made it this far to the videos, uh, please type down below hashtag um sorry, I'm just making this off the tip. Oh yeah, uh hashtag crystal. So if you guys made it to 33 minutes in the video, or yeah, 33 minutes in the video, hashtag crystal down below. The only reason I'm saying crystal is because I have a couple crystals in my room and they're really cool looking. Maybe you guys should like get into that stuff. It's supposed to be like pure and stuff like that. I'm into stuff like that somewhat. So yeah, um, that's someone's coming. Someone's coming. I heard someone walking. That's creepy. But yeah, that was pretty much like this guy trying to rob me and stuff. I was not gonna give him. Oh yeah, another funny thing. When I left, the guy had the nerve to text me, "You tried to rob me," and then yeah, uh, alright, here it is. Um, he messaged me, "You tried to rob me, a b be like a bitch." I don't really say it, but I was like, "No, bro, lol, you're the dumbass." Okay, I'm sorry for the cussing. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Uh, he said, "You tried to rob me, bum ass bitch." I was like, "No, bro, lol. This is also me saying this. You're the dumbass." And then he said, "How's the job, bitch?" Again, sorry for the cussing. Viewer discretion is advised. I should have said this earlier in the video, but I really was trying not to cuss. But this is like how we actually like said. And then I said, LOL, it was my eye, and fine, thank you very much. Because, like I said before, sorry for the language. This guy punched like a pussy. Did not hurt at all. And this guy was big. Like, he's bigger than me. And he's like tiny bit taller than me, but he's like bigger than me. And it did not hurt at all. This guy should learn how to punch. But, yeah. That's what he had the audacity to tell me after all this happened, that I tried to rob him. And that is completely wrong. If I tried to rob him, I would have took my stuff, beat him senseless, took all the crap he had on him, and then bolted. Or try to rob him, take my stuff, try to take something of his, but then he bolts off. But I did not try that. I just wanted my stuff back. I didn't care about what he was doing. I just wanted to get out of there. I got my stuff. I was fine. I was like, it's not even worth being in this situation still when I have a way out. It might have got worse. I don't know. I'm glad how it went. I would like to beat the crap out of him, but it's fine. So yeah, that guy had the nerve to say that after all that stuff happens, justice will come to him someday soon. Hopefully sooner than later. That will be it for this video, guys. Sorry I didn't really do any gameplay. It wasn't really for the gameplay. I was just mainly doing a video to tell you guys about this experience I had about a week ago. And that's not the reason why I wasn't recording video, but that's one of the reasons why it kind of like prolonged it more for me not to post a video, because I was just startled kind of by this experience, and I did not expect that to happen, but I knew stuff like that could happen anyways. I'm normally prepared for stuff. Hopefully when I turn 21, I'll actually have a pistol on me, so like if something like that happens again, I have a way to defend myself better than just a blunt crowbar. And don't worry, I'm not gonna buy illegal gun. Don't worry about that stuff, guys. I will have a permit for a weapon. I will have a concealed carry, and stuff like that. I'll probably even have a shotgun in my trunk, to be honest, just in case. You never know. You never be too safe. And that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe down below. More awesome videos to come. I always say that, and I mean it. I hope you guys love the videos I make. Comment down below what else you would like to see. I know there's people out there that like vlogs. I prefer gaming videos, though. That's how I want to pull on this channel. I don't want it to be growing off of vlogs, even though it could help, but I'll probably do like one every couple of weeks or something like that. But I'm going to mainly be focusing on games and stuff like that. But I'm making this video way too long. So like I said before, don't forget to like, subscribe down below. More videos to come with value here, or valuelessly42 is my gamer tag. Yeah, tag is. As always, guys, peace and have a great day. Let's change it up today. Yeah, have a great day. And later.